Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Panda here, and
Oh,
welcome.
does she just not have a finger?
What are you looking at?
What's the girl's name with the
Sayori?
hair? Sayori! It's not Sasuke! Yeah, just Sayori just one big finger.
I see what you're
Sorry.
talking about.
I don't mean to be criticizing the art. It's very nice.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Panda here, and welcome back. Fuck, I said welcome back.
There needs to be a compilation of us, of like all of the
Outtakes.
stuff that we ever, yeah, the outtakes, or like the parts where we start recording that we know we're gonna cut out, but we just like start recording before anyone's ready.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Panda here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Blue Skies. This is a DDLC mod that just launched yesterday. The full version came out, and I played the demo back in May and absolutely loved it. So I have Grace here with me.
Hello, you beautiful baby cubs.
And we're gonna get right into the video. So,
you know, because pandas' babies are called cubs, so like, it was being funny.
you don't think I know that though, right?
But it was funny.
You know I know that though. You didn't have to explain what a cub was.
just think of 5-year-old.
Grace is here trying to like explain to me like, so when a daddy panda and a mommy panda love each other very much. No.
Mama come. I'm crying.
We're gonna get into this. I loved this. I loved the demo of this. I had to record it. So we're gonna start. Also, before we get in, there's a setting here that said censor nudity. I checked yes.
No.
We are not
Your body
showing
positive.
nakedness. Naked.
Naked.
Nude women. Dot dot dot. More dot dot dots. Am I question mark or are you question mark?
I think you're question mark.
What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Did you bring me back? Oh, it's Monica. Are you voicing Monica?
Am I? Do you want me to?
I can voice Monica, but I mean...
Okay, you voice Monica.
Awesome, I got this. What does Monica sound like?
Do you not remember what I sounded like?
Yeah, but you sounded like...
Very sensual.
Yeah, but your sensual voice was absolutely, like, spot on.
Thank you!
You're welcome. Don't take it as a compliment. Didn't expect you to take it as a compliment. I don't think you should, but you're welcome.
You gotta go, like, very, like, calm, like, very, just, like, no emotion calm, you know?
Did you bring me back?
No, go a little bit more.
What do you mean more?
Like, more emotion.
You said no emotion. Did you bring me back?
There you go!
That just sounds like me. That's just me talking.
There you go!
I don't see any other explanation. Why? We've already established that there's no happiness here, so why? Insert crickets. Huh? Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess things up even more? How did you...
Yes.
Wait, I know. You've installed a mod, haven't you?
She knows.
Oh, damn.
She knows!
Yo, they're hacking my computer. That's why everything's been changed. Don't you think it's time to let us all go? I can't let Best Girl go. What?
Can't let all of them go.
You want everything to be like how it should have been? But Insert crickets. You really care about them, don't you?
Pause real quick. Someone is ringing the doorbell.
I wish. Never mind. My phone just turned on by itself. I don't like this.
No. Oh, no.
Never mind. Did I just do? I think I just read that already. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you.
Hey, never mind.
Yes, I've been fighting to take control of this game again. But if you want me to play through the mod, then, well, I'll succumb to the mod's control.
Oh. Okay.
So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? Yes or no?
Yes.
What about no?
No, we should come back and play. Save it. Save. Oh, you can't save, can you?
Oh no! No!
Oh, no.
Well, this is a problem.
Will. This is $1 million question. If you mess up here, you mess up the entire
Oh, it closed the game!
Wait, what'd you do?
I hit no! That closed the game. We're gonna hit yes. Aha, I knew it. Panda or whatever. Okay,
You know,
here's the cool thing is I didn't actually put my name in.
You know I still can't see it, right?
I forgot that you need to see the game.
Yeah!
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Awesome. Here's the cool thing. I never put my name in.
Oh, this is creepy as
Awesome.
hell.
Panda or whatever your name actually is. I truly hope that you can find happiness with your choice.
Oh, we'll find happiness. Don't worry about us, baby. Isn't this Yuri's room?
No?
Oh.
I lay in bed motionless and staring up at the blank white ceiling. Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today's another day, I guess. Let's just hope that it's at least a little bit better. With another sigh, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed and groggily begin the monotony of my daily routine.
Monotony?
Monotony.
Isn't that Natsuki's kitchen? Oh no, it is your kitchen. Never mind.
Nope.
Never mind. Oh wait,
Making-
they both come over to your house. I'm stupid. Continue.
Making my way to the kitchen, I haphazardly rummage through the cupboards.
Haphazard.
It's
Sorry.
haphazardly.
I'm sorry. I'm
Looking
like
for
that
something
one
to eat.
person who just corrects that on their English.
Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I've just been living off of whatever I find in the kitchen.
Jesus.
I live with my mom, but she's always taking business trips abroad. So for the most part, it's pretty much just me at home. It's lonely, but I manage. Although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table, while Mom would stand at the stove and fry up her famous sunny-side-up eggs. But all of that feels like a long-forgotten memory. Well, at least breakfast is sorted. A calorie empty.
Okay.
Awesome. Not exactly the best start to the day, but it'll do.
Oh, wait, were they saying calorie empty? Oh, okay. That took me a minute. Okay.
I do my own shopping since Mom's never home, but I usually stick to buying the bare necessities. I want to sing the Jungle Book so badly.
I know, I was about to. I was like, wait.
The ease of using pre-made stuff has pretty much sapped me of the urge to cook meals for myself. And with my food quickly finished, I head for the door.
A Lunchable.
Huh?
Lunchables.
That's my lunch.
It's a Lunchable.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my lunch.
It's a Lunchable.
At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's. Clear skies beat thunderstorms any day of the week. I'm still lost in my thoughts when I notice a familiar face. It's Sayori.
Sasuke.
No, we have quite a history together. As children, we were basically inseparable. Always exploring, getting up to mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. As time went on, especially in recent years, we started slowly drifting apart. In fact, I haven't properly spoken to her in a long time. It's a real shame. After all, we've shared a lot of fond memories with each other. Surprised to see her up so early, though. A couple of times I've glanced out the classroom window, only to see her hurriedly walking along to school. We used to walk to school together, and although she was sometimes a little late to meet me, I never really minded. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I just decided it'd be better if I walked to school alone. Which meant that, although I did get to school on time more often, it was quite lonely. Knowing her, she's probably just gotten more and more lazy with time. After all, her dedication to sleeping in seems... I can read. Her dedication to sleeping in seems to be unwavering.
Me.
Oh well. Still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. All of that happened in the guy's head by the time he said, "It's Sayori!" And all of that went through his head at once. Hey Sayori, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance in question. I suppose I can't blame her. Oh no, Larry's not here.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make Larry proud.
Thank God. Because I don't have that high-pitched voice anymore.
Like I do. Wait, I just got your joke. Okay. Oh god, okay. Oh hey, Panda. Oh hey, Panda. I wasn't expecting to see you. Is that high pitched enough?
Sure. That makes two of us. You're up early today. She laughs softly, a misplaced looking frown on her face.
I've been alright though, not a whole lot has changed recently, you know?
Oh, I know. Yeah, oh I mean, he even said it for me. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School's kinda meh, although I guess it could be worse. She nods as we both resume the walk to school. Although I can talk to her just fine, there's still an awkward air between us. I guess that's a given, seeing as this is our first proper conversation together in a long time. As we carry on making idle small talk, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might come across a bit out of the blue, but seeing that you're here has given me an idea.
What idea? Oh?
Well, it's been a while since we've talked. It's been a while since we've walked to school together. How about we start doing that again?
Would you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always late. La da 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 da.
I frown. It's really strange to hear Sayori say this, given I've always known her to have a bubbly, cheerful personality. Sayori, that's definitely not true. Well, the bit about being late is true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I think we'd have a lot of fun again. Besides, I've missed you. I'll even help you wake up on time if you need me to. Was that a bit too forward? I don't know.
A bit too forward.
I've never.
Sorry.
Oh no! Uh-oh, I broke my. Hold on, I minimized OBS. I gotta keep this up on the side here so that I can actually. Oh well.
What are you doing?
Is that a bit too forward? I don't know. I've never been in this sort of situation before.
What situation?
We are childhood friends after all, right?
Really?
Yeah, really.
I miss you too, Panda. Panda, I'm sorry, I got confused with another guy I was friends with.
Well, let's do it then. From now on, we'll walk to school together, okay?
She's excited! I had to go higher pitch, bro.
Oh, you will laugh when you see the recording. Ah, there it is. You just cut out.
Oh.
That classic Sayori smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have of us together as children feature that smile. No matter where we ventured, parks, playgrounds, forests, that smile would follow. That innocent, childlike sense of adventure we used to have. It's painfully clear that that's long gone. But maybe we can still smile together anyway.
So, what you been up to lately?
Nothing much. The usual.
I mean, games, anime, and manga, right?
Yup. It pretty much goes without saying.
I'm apparently very judgmental of what you do. Oh, Panda, you haven't changed. You silly, silly person.
Are you saying that you think I need some change?
No one's perfect.
Ouch.
Is that what you're
Low-key saying that you're
You
broken.
are.
Low-key saying I'm broken.
Especially in your case.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm guessing that you're still a part of the Go Home Club. Me.
Yup, you right, Sayori. You right. Hey, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip over everyone? Well, if you're like
Are
me,
you taller than them? Are you like so tall that your feet just like you think of them as the soccer ball?
you just
Just
like
a yay!
you're just like kneeing high school children in the head.
You kick them so hard that you kick a goal. I didn't know exercise is good for everyone. Dude, she's calling you out.
We're in quarantine. What do you expect me to do? I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now.
Well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. Just saying, you could use it.
I could keep myself in the go home club if you really want. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the...
Anime club.
Wow, how'd you guess? It does suit my hobbies though, so...
It's a good club, okay?
Panda, you should try branching out a bit more. You're very lonely.
Okay, Miss Club Expert. If you're gonna criticize all my club choices, what would you suggest?
So happy that there's this club that I'm in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm actually the vice president.
Wow, I did not expect that. Dang, so you like how my inner voice is so monotone. Dang, so you get to take part in all the executive decisions, huh?
Kind of, like, I don't just sit there doing nothing all day. The club is kind of... The club kind of only has 4 members at the moment, but it's really fun! We're actually looking for new members right now. Oh, winkety winkety wink. Oh, winkety winkety
So
wink.
that's why she brought it up. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are just starting out then. What club is it anyway?
It's the school's very own literature club.
And that's the end of the series. I'm kidding. I unintentionally let out a sigh. Her face drops. I don't think that was quite the reaction she was hoping for. In my defense, literature has never quite captured my interest. Unless you count manga as literature, that is.
It is.
I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand though. Not many people like reading.
I understood though. I did for a minute. Now I don't. Hey, who said I didn't like to read? I love reading, if you count, manga. I mutter the last word to myself, then to Sayori. On the plus side, Sayori laughs at my sheepishness.
Or she's laughing at you.
One or the other. Something about me, though.
You sound like someone I know from the literature club. She talks about manga all the time. She's the best character. I'm like, she's my friend.
Oh,
You
really?
totally think
I
her.
am. Wait, that's not. Oh, I should not be doing the monotone. Oh, really? I am actually interested in your club, though. Sayori smiles, seemingly content that I'm showing initiative. If I'm looking for a club to join, I guess Literature Club is as good a place as any to start.
That's great. You should come by sometime. Oh, winkety winkety wink.
And by some time, you're hoping for today, aren't you?
The sooner the better. Oh, winkety wink.
All right, I'll have a look. I'll have a look after school today.
Yeah! Thanks, Panda!
Although we should probably hurry up. Don't want to be late now, do we?
Yeah, you're right.
Within a few minutes, we've arrived. Oh wait. Within a few minutes, we've arrived at the school entrance amidst a crowd of chattering students. We wave goodbye as we head off to our separate classes. I have Sakurai in the morning, so I'm fairly confident that the next hour or so won't be too bad. Who's Sakurai, you might ask? Only one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers we have had in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, the experience of high school is much fresher in his mind than in some of the other teachers, especially the older ones. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Oh my goodness!
Hello! Person!
New characters! I wasn't ready for this! There weren't any new characters in the demo! I'm not ready for this!
How are you?
So I guess I'm voicing this guy.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
hi. You want me to? Because I will.
If you want to, you can. I'll voice him.
Okay. Okay, wait. Let me try something out. Morning, Pam!
I don't think he sounds!
Okay, let's see your voice.
Good morning, Panda.
No, we're doing mine.
Alright, well, if you don't mind shouting the entire time, I prefer you don't.
Okay, wait, what if I stand back? Morning, Panda! Like that? Is that... Fine, wait. Morning, Panda! How are we doing today? Yay, yay.
Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you?
Well, we're finally starting our module on the 20th century history today. So needless to say, I'm excited.
Oh yeah? First World War... Nazism, Second World War, that stuff?
You bet! I waited all year for this to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. Great.
If you know what I mean. That's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic about his subject, and that enthusiasm really makes learning about history that much more enjoyable.
I don't think that much enthusiasm is gonna help.
Especially with the voice you've given him where he only shouts. Combined.
Like 5 in the morning, just
You have like an 8 o'clock class and he's like shouting at the top of his lungs. He's your alarm. He's your alarm clock after your alarm clock's already gone off.
Oh my god.
Combined with the fact that he's fairly relaxed. Relaxed! He's fairly relaxed, Grace. Yo, what up? Especially when it comes to homework, you can really see why he's popular. Although he does have a strict side, of course. That side of him comes to light every now and again, so he isn't a pushover. By and large, he's earned the respect of his students by striking the balance just right. I just wish that all my teachers were as friendly and made efforts to know their students better. Ah well. I take a seat and one of my classmates, I'm gonna say Emmy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills on the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much a ball of energy. Oh my god!
Oh my god, she's the cutest little thing!
Well...
Oh. Okay, you gotta go. She's the cutest thing that's been in this game. No, wait, that's a lie. That's been here in a while. You need to give her a good voice. I'm judging you.
Just like squints eyes.
Judgment.
Hey
Approved.
And guys, it's official. I have passed Grace's judgmental side. We have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in class, but don't really see each other outside of school.
Why is that me?
How are you doing, Emmy? Training was really fun today, Panda. Oh.
Her eyes
Wait.
are so pretty. Oh my god.
Oh? She's always on the hunt for new recruits to join the track team, and she has a habit of dropping some not-so-subtle hints. Yeah, we're always looking for new people, and I know you aren't part of any clubs, so you should totally join us. It's funny you mentioned that I'm not part of any clubs, actually. I think I'm going to check out the literature club after school. I didn't think you were the poetic type. But if you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Okay, I'm back. Guys, let's make a start.
Let's make a start.
It's almost criminal that I've had to wait so long to teach my favorite century.
Why do I hear that as like this guy would say something like that? He'd replace the word criminal for for the word rad or like awesome. That's so criminal, dude. Well, that's the school's lessons over.
Oh.
As I linger behind... Oh, well. Rip everyone else. As I linger behind in the classroom to gather up all my things, I hear the door open. It's Sayori. That was adorable. Hey, the literature club's meeting today, right?
Yeah, it is. Just heading there now. Do you still want to come along? You know, wink and wink.
You betcha! Sayori seems to perk up, looking excited that I still want to come along to the club.
Look at you, finally doing some extracurriculars.
I mean, if you're the vice president, it can't be all that bad, right? She giggles, making me smile. Do I sound happy right now? You can tell that I have a smile on my face. I was actually smiling when I said that.
Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works so hard to have fun together.
Well, let's not keep them waiting. It'd be rude to show up late. I want to make a good first impression after all.
I guess you're right. Come on, it's right this way. And I'm just hearing it again. You know.
I follow Sayori down the hallway. She seems excited, and it's nice to know that I'm making her day at least a little bit better. The stairs lead up to a section of the school that I recognize as the third year's wing. Sayori leads me to a classroom and knocks on the door.
Knock.
Insert crickets.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
She's definitely enthusiastic about this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. Insert crickets. A small pink-haired girl peeks out.
Is this me?
Yes.
Say Ori.
She peeks out further.
Guess what? I found someone who wants to join our club.
The girl, who's apparently called Natsuki, slowly turns a glare to me and narrows her eyes. She opens the door fully, and behind her I see another girl sitting at a desk, her face buried in a book.
What?
Hey, wait, Sayori.
Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out of the way. She seems excited to introduce me to the rest of the club's members.
Hey guys, I want to introduce you to our newest member, Panda!
Sayori, hold up! It's a bit quick to call me the new member, isn't it? I then notice a third girl peek out from behind a bookshelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica?
My long lost love?
No. Monica is one of the most popular girls of this high school. Everyone seems to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, athletic. You name it, she's got it.
Said fuck.
Do you have your contacts in?
I have my glasses on.
Put your contacts in. Your glasses are broken. You name it, she's got it. A thirst for vengeance for what you did last game? She's got it. Unfortunately, this also means she's completely out of my league. She looks at me first with a stern look, but then quickly lights up, puts down the book she's holding, and rushes over. I forget my voice already. Why is she... Oh, I forgot that she's... Okay, I forgot that in the demo, I remember that Monica's head is at an angle. I forgot about that. So it threw me off for a second. Ah, Panda! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. The girl, who has her face buried in her book, suddenly jolts up and looks right at me. She quickly snaps her book shut and timidly moves to join the conversation.
A new member. My name is Yuri.
Yeah. Holy crap. It seems that I've somehow lucked out. Not only is Monica... Wait, how do I do italics? Not only is Monica in this club, but also a bunch of other cute girls. Am I glad I decided to come here instead of the anime club today. But enough gawking, Panda. Stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said, I'm Panda. I smile at her, then turn to Monica.
So it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, winkety wink.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Panda.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. I did not mean to click. But we were in the same class last year. It's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little bit starstruck. The powers of school idol. You too, Monica. So you guys run a club with just the four of you then? So you already told me about how you were looking for new members.
Well, I've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently.
Sayori did say, my words dry up in my mouth as Natsuki shoots me a piercing glare. She looks pissed at me, but for what reason, I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to do much besides walk in and say hello.
Say, Ori, you brought a boy?
Good to know that light's still the same.
Yep. He told me he wanted to join just this morning.
Not sure if it's just Sayori being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I'd join.
Ugh, great.
Natsuki glowers at it. Glowers. Folding her arms with an irritated huff. I don't really get why though.
Sorry about Natsuki. That's just how she is. She's a little standoffish to new members.
Oh, it's nothing. I don't mind.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
Sorry. I've got to try to make a good impression though.
Come on, Natsuki. We need new members. I don't know what happened when I was saying that. I ended up here. If you don't feel like being nice to Panda, can you at least be nice for me, please? Jeez.
Oh, the side angle.
Oh my god, this is... Okay, sorry.
Jeez, you don't need to make such a big... You don't need to make such a big deal out of it.
So, just a quick fact, I don't think, like, this isn't, like, insanely important or anything like that, but I think this was actually designed by Team Self. I think this was. Don't quote me on this. I think this was this side image of Natsuki was developed by Team Salvato, and they just didn't use it.
Why would you not use it? It's so cute. Her little pouty face.
Fine, fine. If you're gonna beg, I guess I'll have no choice. Right, thanks, Natsuki.
Looks like I know who the tsundere of the group is now. It's almost comical, the extent to which Natsuki fits that trope. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences, though.
Anyway, let's get this conversation back on track. How'd you come to learn about the literature club, Panda? I'll have to admit, I'm a bit curious about that myself.
Sayori and I were just walking to school when she mentioned this club to me. Since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured I should check you guys out. At any rate, Sayori was really enthusiastic about the literature club, so... Monica beams at Sayori when she hears this. Guess Sayori has done a good job at advertising for the club.
I see. Well, I think this is a great place to start. After all, books can be very enticing.
Yeah, it's super fun. I think the club is the only place where I've been feeling comfortable lately.
I've noticed that I think my Yuri voice is like literally right in the middle of Monica's voice and Emmy's voice that I have. Why did you take the male voice from me? Why? It's the one rule I'm good with.
Oh, I noticed that my Sayori voice is just me going like super hyper, and then Natsuki's just me being like chill.
I like how everyone's like changing faces and stuff like that. Natsuki's still like this.
She's still pouting. Her cute little face is pouting.
Sayori's face falls for a moment, but she quickly picks herself back up.
It's somewhere I can just... It's somewhere I can just sit and read while hanging out with friends.
I think they summed up the club pretty well. After all, I started to bring together like-minded people who love literature. I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. It's very cozy. But enough introductions. Why don't you come and take a seat, Panda? Did you bring anything to read?
As she asks that, I realize I'm not much of a reader, much less someone who, quote, loves literature.
End quote.
End quote.
Sometimes you forget the quotes.
That's true. To be honest, I haven't thought this through very well. Would joining a club that focuses on reading really be the best thing for me? Oh, no, I don't really have any books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I lie through my teeth, hoping Monica doesn't see through my facade. I obviously don't read much, but if they believe that I do, hopefully it'll help me relate to these girls.
Ah, well, we have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find something that matches your taste.
Is that so? Then I guess I'll head over there. Maybe something might catch my eye. I start to sweat nervously as I walk awkwardly over to the bookshelf. There looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging in genre from horror and fantasy, all the way down to non-fiction. Sheepishly, I turn towards.
Well.
Look, okay, like, if I have to go with one of them, I want everyone to know, Yuri is my absolute favorite, by a long shot. I love Yuri.
I like Natsuki though. She's
I love Yuri.
Okay. It's your channel.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like, just like, your attempted guilt tripping was really not that good. Hey, could you help me pick out a book you'd think I like?
I'd be happy to. If the prospect isn't too off-putting, I know a wonderful horror novel.
To be honest, horror never particularly appealed to me. Still, I want to make an effort here. I have an open mind. What book were you thinking of? Blushing, Yuri bends down and removes a thick book from the bookcase. It has a large, piercing eye on the cover. It almost feels like it's staring into my soul.
Thought those gone somewhere else.
This is why I don't like it. This is why anything that seems like it's out of place, Grace will make something awkward out of it.
How is that awkward?
I don't know. Let's just ask the comments.
One of my personal favorites, Portrait of Markov. I know it might look intimidating, but sorry.
She shakes her head and goes to put the book back, but I stop her. Don't worry about it. I'd love to check it out. What's it about? A coy smile plays across her face, as though she were pleasantly surprised by my enthusiasm.
Let's see. The protagonist is a young high school student who moves in with her sister, but shortly after, sinister things start happening. The two are captured by an ominous cult that practices nightmarish experiments on their prisoners. Throughout the story, she's forced to make choices that no one at her age should have to make. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result.
Okay, to be honest, that sounds like a good book, though.
I'd read it. Pretty dark, but hey, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound interesting. Well, it definitely sounds pretty engaging. I think I'll read this book then. Natsuki mumbles something, but she's just barely out of earshot.
Really? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I do. While this might not be what I usually pick, your description of the plot intrigued me. Although I have to ask, what makes this your favorite book?
If I had to put it into words, I suppose I'm a big believer in literature's ability to challenge the psyche. So to have such an immersive tale question your ideals and foundations can be extremely exhilarating.
She smiles and twirls a long, lavender strand of hair around with her finger. By the way, I told you it was lavender.
That does not look like lavender!
The game said it, not me.
Words are immensely powerful. They can paint stunning portraits, invoke emotion, or even whisk oneself away to an entirely new dimension.
As she continues to speak, she transforms from the timid girl I just met into a proud and confident expert. I get the impression that she feels more at home with books rather than other people.
Isn't that exhilarating, Panda? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal. With such a powerful resource at our fingertips, we can do anything.
I clear my throat, hoping that I don't put her off with my evident inexperience. Yeah, when you put it that way, I can understand how powerful the written word can be. I scratch the back of my head nervously. Fortunately, she finds that to be a satisfactory answer.
One must look at the words the author chose. We have so many synonyms, so what compelled the author to shape their story the way they did? The feeling I get when I finally finish a truly compelling novel, it leaves me totally breathtaking.
I wish I had something as coherent to respond with. We might as well be from different planets. I think I know what you mean. She closes her eyes, pulling her hands close to her chest. Then, as though she remembers that she's not alone, she suddenly blinks and immediately appears more bashful.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry, I must have gotten lost in my train of thought.
She fidgets with a thin clip of her hair, sliding it up and down. Hey, don't worry about it. It's nice to see you talk about something so obvious you obviously enjoy. Who's to say otherwise? Yuri glances over to Natsuki, who simply raises her eyebrow in reply. Does Natsuki not like these kinds of stories? She sighs and turns to look out of the window.
That's putting it lightly. We have our differences in what we enjoy literature-wise.
She frowns slightly, as though pained by Natsuki's apparent disapproval. Well, I think everyone's different tastes are what make literature interesting, especially when talking about it with other people. I can't help but grin. I feel like that was actually pretty clever.
Yes, that's a good way of looking at it.
I reach over and take Portrait of Markov from her, tucking it under my arm. Well, I'll give this a bit of a read and see how far I can get tonight.
I appreciate you giving it a chance, even if it's not something you're used to. I'll be looking forward to hearing your opinion. I must warn you though, once you get past the first few chapters, you might have trouble putting it down. And perhaps tomorrow, I mean, if you wanted to, we could discuss it.
She looks quite nervous as she suggests that. Guess that's just how her personality is. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Thanks for the recommendation, Yuri. I do need to branch out and try new things. This will be a good place to start. I'm grateful that I get to read it on my own, at least for now. I honestly have no idea if I'll even like it. And if I were reading with her and decided I didn't, that might make things a little awkward. With the book in my hand, I make my way to a desk. The others are all now preoccupied, so this seems like a convenient time to start the story. It's definitely an unusual book. Horror was never really my thing, but I have to admit, the main idea is intriguing, and the main characters are written well. The more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Yuri. All that talk about appreciating sophisticated language. While it's not exactly my kind of story, to their credit, the author does a good job of building up the rather bleak situation. I've never been particularly imaginative, but even I can picture the scenes in my head. If I weren't so tired, I could probably engage with it more. Over time, I can't help but grow a little bored though. I guess I've read enough to be able to discuss it with Yuri tomorrow, so I decide to call it there. Looking up, I spot Sayori, reading something. Might as well see what she's up to. I've probably read this for long enough. Standing up with a stretch, I make my way over and take a seat next to her. Hey, how's it going, Sayori? What are you reading? As I sit down, I notice that she looks quite content.
Not much. Just reading some cool stuff for school project. What about you? You seemed really into your book.
Oh yeah, it was a good read, at least as far as I can tell right now. I can't help but wish I sounded a little more enthusiastic. That's what I'm telling myself in my head.
That's great. So, how you liking the glove? Oh, winkety wink.
God, sound more enthusiastic, you monotone piece of.
You're not bored, are you?
She looks a little worried, her cheerful persona faltering for a moment. Where did that question come from? It's a bit too early to tell how I really feel about the club. Of course not, Sayori. Sure, I haven't been here for long, but I've enjoyed meeting everyone. They've opened my eyes to new stuff. I've never been huge on reading, but I'm confident the literature club could change that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're involved. You don't want to join a club that you have no interest in, right?
I just said that I had no interest in reading.
Right?
I know what you mean. I think reading will grow on me in time. Actually, do you mind if I sit with you and read? Uh-oh. I broke Discord again. Not Discord. I broke, oh god, I broke my recording. Oh god, like, I actually broke my recording. Hold on, I'm, like, trying to fix it right now. Can I? Okay. The recording's gonna be broken for a minute. She looks at me, clearly surprised. I should probably keep this open. Clearly surprised. I don't think she was expecting me to sit next to her, but nonetheless, she seems happy. Her smile is infectious, lifting my own spirits too.
That would be great, Panda.
We read for a while, which turns into talking fairly quickly, our conversation being a continuation of our chat from the walk to school. It's nice to sit and talk with my childhood friend. Who'd have guessed reconnecting would be so easy? I haven't felt this content for as long as I can remember. The good mood reflects on her as well, given that she seems very uplifted and bubbly. I don't know what it is about her that makes me so at ease. Wow. I forgot my own voice for a second. I've been talking in that monotone voice for so long. Wow, we've really been talking for a while, haven't we? Man, I didn't even realize the time. Oh, it's that classic thing was, whoa, would you look at the time? I'm not even wearing a watch, but I know what time it is.
I guess we have been talking for a while. But so good.
I can see why you. I can see why you come to the literature club so much. There really is a welcome, at ease vibe here. It must be a nice change of pace for after how hectic the school day can be.
I was hoping you'd say that, Panda. It really is. I'm and I'm grateful for others as well. They were real.
I have my hands in my face right now.
I haven't done her voice in so long. I kind of zoned out when you were talking to Yuri, and I gotta unzone out. Okay. Okay. I was hoping you'd say that, Panda. It really is, and I'm grateful for others as well. They really help me make the club the way it is. Wink.
I can still hear the southern.
Shut up! I'm trying.
I can't help but notice that Natsuki and Yuri seem to be very different, though. Do they argue much? She looks a little downcast at my question.
Sometimes, yes, but thankfully it isn't often.
I can sense this isn't a topic she likes discussing.
I can sense the topic. Just walk
I
into
sense
a
it.
room.
I can sense topics. Well, that's only normal, I guess. Monica seems like a great club president, though. She must be very proud of this club. Just then, Monica gets up from the desk she was sitting at and faces the classroom confidently. Speak of the devil. I said that in my monotone voice.
Okay, everyone. I hope we're all having a good time so far.
There's a good moment of silence during which everyone seems to be glancing at me. Do they want me to respond? I'm honestly having a great time. Thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. This is the part where I look around, wave my hand, smile. Everyone looks at me like they're very confused. I start getting embarrassed.
Well, it's great to hear that. And as it turns out, Natsuki baked some cupcakes for the club too.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to announce it. So, let me get them. Get them.
And it looks like there's room at those desks for all of us. Wink and wink.
Get my attention only, and then reference everyone else sitting there. I doodly follow. I don't know what it is about saying doodly in my monotone voice. It made me laugh. I doodly follow Sayori over to where the rest of the girls have pulled a couple of desks together to form a table.
Laughing.
Doodly.
Laugh.
How about I make some tea as well?
Never mind.
Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a bit awkward, I opt to take a seat next to Sayori. If the conversation starts to die out, I can always rely on her to save me. Meanwhile, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Sorry. Did you notice that while you were talking, they just stare at you?
Yeah. While I'm thinking to myself in my monotone expression, that's all I see.
Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong voice. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Ha-ha.
Oh, that's so cute! I love that they gave a visual for it.
Oh my god!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like cats.
Oh, that's the best thing ever.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
well, you know, I'm just good at everything I do. Just hurry and take one. they're so delicious. I'm so
Sayori
good
grabs
at
the
it.
first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious! My voice cracked a little.
I could hear it.
Oh.
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
You don't like to
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. If she made it all by herself, that's seriously impressive. It practically tastes professionally done to me. As if Gordon Ramsay spoke to her in her dream. But then again, it's not like I have the most discerning taste palette.
As in Gordon Ramsay. Wait, what if she is Gordon Ramsay? Oh my god.
It's fucking raw! I'm sure that someone's made something that has to do with Natsuki being a Gordon Ramsay. Like, someone has to have made like a comic of some sort. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you, Natsuki.
Yeah. You better thank me, because this took hard work to do.
Hi, Biani. Yeah, it really seems like it. Did you make it by yourself, or did your parents help you?
Hey, don't ask about our parents, dude.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I couldn't have done it myself?
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, she has daddy issues.
Yeah. Insensitive dick.
Hey, I did. That's the game, not me.
Well, you are the game now.
That's a bold statement. I am the game. Play me. Wait. No, it's just that it seems very professional made. English!
It's okay. That's why you're in the literature club. Your teacher were like,
no, it's just that it seems professionally made. So I was wondering if an actual baker helped you.
I wish my dad was a baker, but just because I don't bake for money, it doesn't mean that I can't be good. Also, you owe me $20.
But you just said... Okay.
$20.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I just suck at cooking myself, so I'm vowed by good cooking. That is a very true statement.
You just said vowed.
So I'm wowed by good cooking. I am vowed by good cooking. That statement
Make
is
something edible? Whoa.
Damn, I'm usually like, oh, I'm eating cardboard every night.
You can eat it? Whoa.
You can eat actual things that you're supposed to eat? That statement's so true, though. I mean, I am a god-awful cook.
I can make kid cuisines.
Nice.
count?
You've already done more than I can. I guess I should count myself lucky that I got to try your cupcakes today, eh? Canada, eh?
It's not every day that I have the time to bake.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Uh-huh. It's not every day I have time to bake. So be thankful.
The expression on Natsuki's face practically says, bow down before me, peasant. Are you expecting Panda to... Are you laughing at my laugh? You dare laugh at Monica?
You dare not bow down to Natsuki, you peasant.
I do dare. Are you expecting Panda to prostrate... Did I just say You expecting Panda to prostrate himself before you? I must say prostrate.
Can we get a definition?
I got you.
Prostrate.
Oh, it is prostrate. Lying stretched out on the ground with one's face downward. A synonym is prone. It's like laying on your stomach. Are you expecting Panda to prostrate himself before you? Looks like Monica.
Prostrate?
It is. So I hit like the pronunciation for it. It said prostrate.
Like the exam?
Yes, but an R in the word. There's a second R. Looks like Monica had the same thought.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
You can't play Matsuki for bragging a little though. I would do if I made those. Like, wink and a wink, a nudge and a nudge. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I got it. I got it, bro.
Natsuki
I
smiles
got
gratefully at Sayori's save. Meanwhile, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Eh?
That's not...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
Ah! I dropped something. Wait. You have to pause. I dropped something.
Alright, everyone. Here we are, pausing visual novels.
I dropped it again. Wait, okay. Continue.
I meant that, you know...
Don't worry about it, I believe you. Teen reading might not be a common pastime for me, but I can at least appreciate it.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
I'm happy that you two look like it. I'm happy that you look like...
You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm happy that you look like you're enjoying yourself, Panda. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Oh, that reminds me. I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
That's your only dream in life.
Write words on paper.
Monica really is a great leader. Yeah,
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. But I guess it must be hard to start a new club since everyone's probably settled into their own activities already.
You could put it that way. It can be hard to get people invested in things that are brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Or video games. Whoa!
Video game clubs!
Whoa!
Yo, that'd be fun.
We're geniuses.
Doki Doki Video Game Club! That's a dumb
We're a
name.
genius. We're a single genius. One of us is a genius. The other is just kind of okay.
I'm gonna say that I'm the genius here, and the other person is just there.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the cultural festival that much more important.
Speaking of school events, I don't think I saw your club at the club fair at the beginning of the year.
Ah, that's because I hadn't started it yet.
Oh, guess that explains why you don't have many members yet.
Yeah, we missed that opportunity to draw in first years who hadn't found clubs yet. It's a lot harder to advertise on a person-by-person basis. And like you said, a lot of people already have other extracurriculars by now. But even so, I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yay!
We'll do our best.
You know it, bitch.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Is someone blinking? Or is that just my eyes going crazy?
I don't know.
I think it was my eyes.
By the way, I know that everyone here likes reading, but do you guys write as well? Oh dear God. What have you done, Panda?
He's like the kid at the end of class who asks,
I'm so the kid that would remind the teacher about homework.
you said we were gonna get homework today. Sir.
What about our homework from last night?
It's like, shut up, kid. I didn't do my homework for you to do this to me.
I didn't do my homework last night. You do this to me, you asshole.
Ow. Hurts my feelings.
the kid who reminded the teacher of homework is just like slowly dying inside now.
Actually, we haven't really done any writing together, funnily enough.
Do you guys just read and discuss books then?
You could say that.
Sounds more like a normal book club than a literature club.
Never mind.
Huh. To be honest, I was kind of expecting you all to do stuff like write poetry together. What have you done, Panda?
What have you done?
At the word poetry, Natsuki jolts back a bit. Eh? Do you not like poetry, Natsuki?
What? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess.
Oh, really?
We're just gonna go with that she didn't leave the screen for a minute. With a sly smile, Monica gets up, rummages through her book bag, and returns with a loose notebook page in her hands.
I happen to have here a poem called...
Hey! Where'd you get that?
Just a little.
Oh man. Natsuki springs up and snatches the paper out of Monica's grasp.
Don't worry, I didn't steal it from your bag or anything. You dropped it on the way out the other day. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help teasing you a bit before I did that.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you kept your nosy nose out of my private work. Your nose.
Duly
Nose.
noted. And sorry, I just couldn't help glancing over your poem when I picked it up. Your writing style is really cute, Natsuki.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh, but yo. But...
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute! Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay, Sayori, I feel like, has now turned into the drunk ant. And I'm gonna keep it that way, because...
So you do write your own poems, Natsuki.
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I just think that's pretty neat. Why don't you share them with the club sometime?
Not everyone's gonna call me call him cute.
Like Sayori said, there's nothing wrong with being cute, you know.
You wouldn't get it.
You're right.
You're
I
all
don't-
tall and like a dude. You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get being cute. Because you're tall and a guy, you aren't cute. End of story.
Those are the two qualifications. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than trying to get honest feedback from someone and just having them say it's cute.
Scorn drips from the word cute.
How do you do that? How do you voice act that? How do I do it?
I guess I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, no one does. It's super annoying, you know.
Actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels.
Oh, sure you do, big kiss.
Natsuki looks surprised at Yuri's sudden interjection.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing. Alright, well, I have a person online now. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And when all that's dismissed with a single remark, well, suffice to say, it can greatly discourage you from putting your work out there again.
It sounds like both you and Natsuki have writing experiences in common, Yuri.
Maybe. Although I didn't mean to speak for Natsuki. Jeez.
Oh wait, that's you.
Jeez, it's fine. I pretty much agree with what you said, so you're okay, big tits.
A brief moment of silence. Wait a minute, what the fuck did you just say? Are you insulting me?
A new challenger has
Okay, for real though, like, look at Yuri! That is the
Yeah.
face of an adorable human being.
She's a psychopath!
She is
dude!
adorable!
A psychopath!
She is adorable!
She murders children in her sleep!
And where's your evidence?
Look at the... Look how Natsuki is scared of her.
She just agreed with Yuri.
Did she? I don't see it in I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it in writing.
We all look quizzically at Monica, who smiles knowingly back at us. If we have members... Wait.
If we have members who are looking for legitimate criticism of their poetry, how about we do that here? I'm sure we can all trust each other to be respectful, and I think it'd be fun activity for us. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing my old poetry. I didn't write it to be read by the public, so...
Yeah, here.
That's fine. We can all just go home and write new poems to begin to bring tomorrow. I was going to suggest that anyway, since I don't think the rest of us have poetry ready yet to share.
Insert crickets.
Hey! That sounds awesome, guys. I just love y'all so much.
Like she's not actually drunk, Grace.
I know, but I've decided.
When you're adding the sound effects where it's like...
Okay.
She
I've
is
decided-
she's 17, 18 at the oldest.
She looks like she's 12.
I will be honest, that is true. But she's not anywhere near 21. Oh, wait.
Oh, do you want to talk about where did you go?
No,
The
I don't.
Caribbean?
I don't.
Do you want
I don't.
you want to talk about that?
No.
Yeah.
You have a line.
Oh, I think learning about poetry would be really fun. Oh, winkety wink.
Mm-hmm. And now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Panda?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. The Literature Club has been very welcoming so far, at least after the initial introductions were made. And although I'll have to start writing poems, it seems like a fair price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Wink wink.
Hey! Hey!
I had my doubts at first, but given how friendly and welcoming these girls are, I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't join the club.
Back off, dude.
Yep, I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thank you, Monica.
Yes! I'm so happy you're joining us.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey!
And that's for playing along.
She whispers this last remark in my ear.
And that's for playing along.
I'm uncomfortable!
So she was
Why?
aware that I'd never agreed to join in the beginning. That sneaky girl. I'm even more uncomfortable now. Although Sayori is the most enthusiastic of all the girls, all of the girls' eyes are lit up in happiness.
I would have been super pissed if you had just left after eating my cupcakes. Oh.
I'm very glad that you are staying as well. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't forget tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can hold discussions.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Panda, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress Monica with my mediocre reading and writing skills?
Probably
Something
not.
tells me no. Geez, I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Ah well, it's not like Monica's going to be as harsh as an actual literature teacher though, right?
No, she will be.
Meanwhile, the others continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Sayori, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Given that she introduced me to all of these amazing people, it's the least I could do for her.
Sure, let's head home. I'm a little drunk. Yes.
With that, the two of us wave goodbye to the others and make our way home. On the way back, we discuss the events of that day, focusing particularly on each club member. As we do so, my mind wanders between them all. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, best girl, and Monica. I'm excited to hang out with everyone from now on. Perhaps I'll even have the chance to grow closer to one of them.
Or all of them.
Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
What?
This is so cute! Also, you can choose Monica! Oh, glitch. What the hell?
It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. That was adorable! I mean, I know what words go with every single person, so if I really wanted to go for Yuri, I
Just
could.
choose random.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna sit in one spot here. I'm gonna go feather,
Close your
blonde,
eyes.
suicide, peace, infinite, peaceful, bunny, incapable, hair, pout, sunset, doki doki, defeat, tears, philosophy, amazing, family, memories, cheer, sensation. And I
A
think I
lot
got
of
Sayori.
Sayori.
Yeah, I think I got Sayori. Alright! Saving! Okay, I forgot about all that. We're gonna save there. I think this is all from... no, this is from the demo. So we're gonna save there. Thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of this. This is a very long video, and I apologize for that, but it's probably gonna be longer episodes, because this is supposed to be a longer mod. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button, and consider subscribing. It would help the channel grow. Make sure you guys go check out Grace. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description below. Make sure you guys go check out the Phantomizers and my Instagram. Those things will also be down in the description below. I love English.
Hey, and you know what? If you come check out my channel, you become one. We like you.
As opposed to my channel, where I hate you. You're horrible people if you subscribe to my channel. Absolutely awful human beings.
See how he treats you? Mm-mm. No. No, we don't do that over where I go. We give you good, fun content. Yep.
I treat you guys all
Every
with
Thursday.
love. I treat you guys all with love and respect. I love all of my subscribers, every single one of my viewers, every single person who clicks on my video. You guys are amazing.
Every Thursday.
Yeah, mine's like every other 3 days. So, if you guys really want content, stay here.
Okay, you know what? Then I'm putting out my next thing tomorrow.
Okay. You can mess up your schedule. I don't mind.
Shut up.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Do, 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 do.